Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
But you get to shoot people once in a while.
We are back with more tributes to honor and remember a talented artist who left an indelible mark on audiences around the world. The passing of Gene Hackman is not only a great loss for his family and friends, but also a great sadness for those who admired his talent and dedication. Although the spotlight has been turned off, his performances and unforgettable moments on screen will forever be in the hearts of his fans. Today, we remember him not only with sadness, but also with deep respect and gratitude for all that he gave to the world. Legendary two-time Academy Award-winning actor Gene Hackman passed away on February 26, 2025 at the age of 95 in Santa Fe, New Mexico. He and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were found dead at their home on Wednesday afternoon. While the cause of death is still under investigation, authorities have said that no foul play is suspected. His passing leaves an irreplaceable void in the world of cinema. For more than 4 decades, Hackman captivated audiences with his raw, nuanced performances. He brought to life unforgettable characters, from the tireless cop Popeye Doyle in The French Connection, 1971, to the ruthless sheriff in Unforgiven, 1992, to the eccentric father in The Royal Tenenbaums, 2001. His talent transcended genres, moving seamlessly from intense dramas to comedic brilliance in films like The Birdcage, 1996. He was never a conventional Hollywood star, but his authenticity and depth made him unforgettable. After retiring from acting in 2004, Hackman has pursued a quieter life, spending time with his art, writing, and family. When asked how he would like to be remembered, he humbly replied, "He tried." But to his fans, he did more than try. He lived, he inspired, and he left behind a cinematic legacy that will last for generations.
Looks healthy now. Skipping to the bucket, Olaniyi.
Elijah Olaniyi, a former Stony Brook and Miami standout, passed away on February 27, 2025, at the age of 26, after a courageous battle with brain cancer. His passing is a heartbreaking loss not only to his family, teammates, and friends, but also to all who admired his resilience and passion for the game. Although his journey was tragically cut short, his legacy as an athlete and warrior will continue to inspire. Olaniyi's basketball career was marked by excellence and determination. A lowly recruit from Newark, New Jersey, he made an immediate impact at Stony Brook, earning Rookie of the Year honors in 2017-18 and being named to the All-America East team twice. A key player for the Seawolves, he then transferred to Miami before returning to Stony Brook for his final college season in 2021-22, cementing his place as one of the program's greatest players. His name is etched in the record books, 9th all-time in points, 7th in steals, and 10th in rebounds. In November 2023, Olaniyi was diagnosed with brain cancer, a discovery that shed light on the struggles he faced during his final college season. The seizures, emotional struggles, and undiagnosed symptoms that were inadvertently signs of his illness. Despite multiple surgeries, radiation, and chemotherapy, he continued to fight with the same tenacity he displayed on the court. Elijah Olaniyi's story is one of perseverance, strength, and relentless dedication. He leaves behind a legacy that goes far beyond basketball, a legacy of courage, resilience, and an unbreakable spirit. Though he is gone too soon, his impact will never be forgotten.
The few hours you have to yourself before the day starts is terribly important. Those hours are terribly important.
The world of sacred and choral music bids farewell to Simon Lindley, a revered organist, choirmaster, and composer who passed away on 25th of February 2025 at the age of 76. His profound influence on British church music spanned decades, touching the hearts of countless musicians and audiences alike. Though he is no longer with us, his music and unwavering dedication to his craft will forever resonate in the halls where he once played. Born in London in 1948, Lindley's journey in music began early, shaped by a rich family heritage of artistry and scholarship. A graduate of the Royal College of Music, he quickly established himself as a leading organist, serving as assistant master of music at St. Albans Cathedral before moving to Leeds in 1975. For over 4 decades, he was the heart and soul of Leeds Minster, guiding its choir with unparalleled devotion. His tenure as Leeds city organist from 1976 to 2017 saw him bring organ music to the forefront of the city's cultural life, while his work with choral societies and ensembles cemented his reputation as an inspiring conductor. Beyond performance, Lindley was a passionate educator and leader. He served as president of the Royal College of Organists and contributed significantly to hymnody and sacred music publications. His contributions earned him honorary doctorates, civic honors, and the admiration of peers across the musical world. His recordings, spanning English organ music to collaborations with orchestras and soloists, remain a testament to his artistry and scholarship. Simon Lindley's life was a symphony of service, passion, and excellence. His music, whether through composition, performance, or mentorship, lives on in those he inspired. Today, we remember him not just with sorrow but with gratitude, for a lifetime dedicated to elevating the beauty of sacred music. Born in Fort Worth, Texas in 1929, Pilar Del Rey embarked on a remarkable journey in Hollywood, leaving behind a legacy of versatility and dedication. With an innate ability to bring authenticity to her roles, she became a beloved character actress, portraying a diverse range of figures on both the big and small screen. Her talent and passion for storytelling ensured that her contributions to the entertainment industry would never be forgotten. Del Rey's breakthrough came in Giant, 1956, where she starred alongside James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor as Mrs. Obregon, a role that highlighted the film's themes of social injustice. She had already made a name for herself in films like The Siege at Red River and Black Horse Canyon, but it was television that truly showcased her incredible range. From the 1950s through the 1980s, she became a familiar face in classic series such as Dragnet, The Wild Wild West, Barnaby Jones, and Marcus Welby, M.D., often playing multiple roles in long-running shows. Her groundbreaking career did not go unnoticed. In 1995, Del Rey was honored at the inaugural AFTRA SAG Latino Hispanic Heritage Celebration, where Ricardo Montalban recognized her contributions in paving the way for future generations of Latino actors. She was not only an artist, but also a devoted family figure, raising 3 nephews as her own. She truly was our Auntie Mame, her nephew, David Bouzas, fondly recalled. Pilar Del Rey passed away on February 23, 2025, in Los Angeles at the age of 95 from natural causes. While she may no longer be with us, her spirit and artistry live on in the timeless performances she left behind.
Got a great little woman.
Lindsay Alexander's story is one of resilience, talent, and a lifelong love for the blues. Born in 1942 in Holly Springs, Mississippi, he overcame a difficult childhood as a sharecropper's son before moving to Memphis, where he first discovered his passion for music. Arriving in Chicago as a teenager in 1959, he immersed himself in the city's thriving blues scene, learning from legends like Howlin' Wolf and Otis Clay. Though his talent was undeniable, music remained a side pursuit for decades as he worked various jobs, including a long career with the Chicago Police Department, before finally embracing his calling as a full-time musician at 58. With his deep, gravelly voice and fiery guitar licks, Alexander quickly became a fixture in Chicago's blues clubs, lighting up stages at BLUES, Kingston Mines, and beyond. His high-energy performances and undeniable charisma made him a crowd favorite. In 2012, Delmark Records recognized his raw talent, releasing Been There Done That, the first of several critically acclaimed albums that fused blues, funk, and soul with effortless flair. He went on to collaborate with legends like B.B. King, Buddy Guy, and Bobby Rush, further cementing his place in blues history. Alexander's contributions to the genre were honored in 2014 when he was inducted into the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame. Even in his later years, he remained active, often sitting in with his son Nick's band and captivating audiences with his unmistakable stage presence. His authenticity, humor, and devotion to the blues never wavered. Linsey Alexander passed away on February 22, 2025, at the age of 82 after battling complications from heart disease. Linsey Alexander's journey proves that passion has no expiration date. Though he is no longer with us, his music and spirit live on, a testament to his extraordinary journey. As he once said, "I do the best of me of anybody in this world, and the blues world is all the richer for it." Jamie Muir, the audacious percussionist who shattered conventions with his theatrical performances and boundless creativity, has passed away at the age of 79. A true maverick in the world of music, Muir brought a sense of anarchy and spontaneity to every stage he graced, leaving an indelible mark on progressive rock and free improvisation. His work with King Crimson in the early 1970s remains legendary, not just for its musical impact, but for the sheer spectacle of his performances, where drums, chains, whistles, and even sacks of leaves became part of his sonic arsenal. Born in Edinburgh in 1945, Muir's artistic inclinations were evident from an early age. Studying painting at the Edinburgh College of Art, he simultaneously explored jazz and free improvisation, joining groundbreaking groups like the Music Improvisation Company and Sunship. His fearless approach to percussion caught the attention of Robert Fripp, who recruited him into King Crimson in 1972. With Muir in the lineup, the band embraced unrestrained experimentation, culminating in the landmark album Lark's Tongues in Aspic. In the years that followed, Muir re-emerged sporadically, collaborating with avant-garde guitarist Derek Bailey and composing for film, but his true passion shifted toward painting. Living a quiet life in Cornwall, he poured his creative energy into visual art, often destroying his own work in an act of pure artistic impermanence. His legacy, however, is anything but fleeting. Jamie Muir passed away on February 17, 2025, leaving behind a body of work that defied categorization and a spirit that embodied true artistic freedom. Whether through music, art, or philosophy, he remained uncompromisingly himself, a visionary who danced on the edges of chaos and beauty.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Graham Nation, and today we're celebrating 25 years of sexy hair with the sexiest collab ever.
The world of fashion and beauty mourns the loss of Graham Nation, a celebrated hairstylist known for his artistry, kindness, and the effortless way he made those around him shine. He passed away on February 14, 2025, at the age of 39, after collapsing at a gym in Los Angeles. While the cause of death remains under investigation, his sudden passing has left the industry and his loved ones in deep sorrow. Born Graham Cheek, he built a remarkable career working with Hollywood's biggest stars, including Demi Moore, Catherine O'Hara, Jared Leto, and Venus Williams. His impeccable touch graced the pages of British Vogue, W, Elle, Marie Claire, and InStyle, and he served as an educator and ambassador for top hair brands like Sexy Hair and Fekai. Just days before his passing, he proudly shared his work on Catherine O'Hara's Michelob Ultra Super Bowl commercial, calling it his first ever Super Bowl commercial and a dream come true. Beyond his immense talent, Nation was known for his humility, warmth, and generosity. His agency, The Wall Group, described him as a one-of-a-kind soul whose impact on everyone he met was profound. Mary Rector, founder of Behind the Chair, called him one of the kindest, most gentle souls in this business. His ability to uplift others, both personally and professionally, made him truly irreplaceable. Nation's greatest joy in recent months was becoming a father. On August 10, 2024, he and his partner, Tanya Brewer, welcomed their son, Romeo West, sharing their happiness with the world. Though his time was cut far too short, Graham Nation's legacy lives on through his artistry, his kindness, and the love he shared with those closest to him.
Amazed how lost you got.
You little bastard!
We got no choice but to camp out here.
Breaking news. Sam Neill, a legacy of courage, artistry, and resilience. Sam Neill, a name that has become synonymous with intelligence, depth, and quiet strength on screen, has captivated audiences for decades with his masterful performances. From thrilling blockbusters to thought-provoking dramas, his career reflects a rare blend of versatility and authenticity. Beyond his contributions to cinema, Neill's journey has been marked by perseverance, personal battles, and an unwavering passion for storytelling. As we reflect on his extraordinary life and career, we recognize not only an actor of immense talent, but also a man whose resilience and wisdom continue to inspire generations. Through triumphs and challenges, he has remained a steadfast figure in the ever-changing landscape of Hollywood, proving that true artistry is about more than just fame. It is about storytelling, connection, and the courage to embrace every chapter of life. Born on September 14, 1947, in Omagh, Northern Ireland, Nigel John Dermot, Sam Neill was raised in New Zealand, where his love for acting took root. Though he initially pursued studies in English and literature at the University of Canterbury, fate had other plans. The magic of cinema soon called to him, and what began as a curiosity quickly became a lifelong passion. His early roles in New Zealand films like Sleeping Dogs, 1977, set the foundation for an international career that would span decades. His ability to disappear into a role, whether it be a conflicted hero, a determined scientist, or a ruthless antagonist, would become his signature. From the very beginning, Neill carried an understated gravitas that made every performance feel authentic, drawing audiences into the emotional core of every story he told. Neill's breakthrough came with Jurassic Park, 1993, where he played Dr. Alan Grant, a character that would define a generation's fascination with dinosaurs. His portrayal of the brilliant yet reluctant paleontologist resonated deeply with audiences, making him a household name. Unlike the typical action heroes of the time, Grant was not a larger-than-life figure. He was thoughtful, skeptical, and deeply human. This relatability made him one of the most beloved characters in cinematic history, and Neill would reprise the role in later sequels, including Jurassic World Dominion, 2022, proving that his connection with the character and with audiences remained as strong as ever. But beyond dinosaurs, Neill built a diverse portfolio, starring in films like The Hunt for Red October, 1990, The Piano, 1993, Event Horizon, 1997, and the critically acclaimed TV series Peaky Blinders, 2013 to 2014, where he delivered a chilling performance as Chief Inspector Chester Campbell. His ability to seamlessly transition between genres, from historical dramas to psychological thrillers, cemented his status as one of the most adaptable and compelling actors of his generation. Beyond his Hollywood success, Neill's life has been shaped by resilience in the face of challenges. In March 2022, while promoting Jurassic World Dominion, he was diagnosed with angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma, a rare and aggressive form of blood cancer. The news was devastating, but Neill faced it with the same quiet determination that had defined his career. Initially undergoing chemotherapy, he later switched to an experimental drug that helped bring his condition into remission. Rather than allowing his illness to define him, Neill chose to share his journey with honesty and humor, reminding the world that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a form of strength. In interviews, he spoke candidly about mortality, legacy, and the importance of cherishing every moment, a sentiment that resonated deeply with fans who had admired him for years. His battle with cancer became another chapter in his extraordinary life, one marked not by fear, but by an unwavering appreciation for the time he had left. Despite health struggles, Neill remains deeply engaged with his passions. He is not only a respected actor, but also a winemaker, owning the renowned Two Paddocks Vineyard in New Zealand. What started as a small endeavor quickly grew into one of the most respected boutique wineries in the country. Neill often shares his love for winemaking with the same enthusiasm he brings to his acting, offering glimpses into his vineyard life on social media. His posts, often filled with humor, wisdom, and a deep appreciation for nature, reveal a man who finds joy in the simplest things. Whether tending to his vines, spending time with animals, or reflecting on life's unpredictability, Neill's outlook remains refreshingly grounded. He has never been one for Hollywood excess, choosing instead to embrace a quieter, more meaningful existence, where storytelling is not limited to film, but extends into every aspect of his life. Over the years, Neill has also navigated his share of professional and creative hurdles. While widely respected, he has often been underappreciated in industry awards circles, a reality that speaks more to Hollywood's unpredictability than to his undeniable talent. Despite delivering some of the most nuanced performances in cinema, he has never received an Academy Award nomination, an oversight that many fans and critics find baffling. But Neill has never been one to seek validation through trophies. For him, success is measured not by accolades, but by the ability to bring characters to life in a way that resonates with people. His focus has always been on the craft, on the pure joy of acting, and on the privilege of being part of stories that endure. Away from the spotlight, Neill values his private life, cherishing time spent on his vineyard and with his loved ones. His reflections on mortality, purpose, and legacy, particularly in his 2023 memoir, Did I Ever Tell You This?, reveal a man who has lived fully, embracing both triumphs and trials with grace. He speaks openly about aging, about the inevitability of change, and about the beauty of looking back with no regrets. His words offer a glimpse into his philosophy, that life is best lived with laughter, adventure, and a deep appreciation for the world around us. Sam Neill's journey is a testament to resilience, passion, and the enduring power of storytelling. From cinematic classics to personal triumphs, his impact goes far beyond the screen. He has inspired generations with his performances, his honesty, and his relentless pursuit of meaning in every role he takes on. His story reminds us all that success is not about fame or fortune. It is about leaving a legacy that speaks to the heart, about creating something that will outlive us, whether it be a film, a vineyard, or simply a life well lived. What does Sam Neill's legacy mean to you? Join us in celebrating his incredible career and share your favorite memories of this extraordinary actor. Through his work, his words, and his unwavering spirit, he reminds us that life, much like the greatest films, is a story worth telling, with all its unexpected twists and unforgettable moments.
trick or two with lepers, and the whole town's on its...
A commanding voice, a presence that captivated audiences, and a passion that transcended the stage. Such was the legacy of Robert Franklin Bingham. For generations of theater lovers, he will forever be remembered as the definitive Caiaphas in Jesus Christ Superstar, a role he embodied with power and conviction across the first U.S. concert tour, Broadway, the original French production, and the iconic 1973 film adaptation. His deep, resonant bass voice gave the character a chilling authority, leaving an indelible mark on the history of musical theater. Born in Seattle and raised in Edmonds, Washington, Bingham's artistic journey began early. He studied at the University of Washington before launching his career in 1970 with the musical Hair. But it was Jesus Christ Superstar that would define his place in theater history. In addition to his artistic pursuits, Bingham was deeply involved in a Buddhist movement for world peace in the 1970s, reflecting his profound spiritual depth and humanitarian ideals. Although he stepped away from show business in the mid-1970s to take on a managerial role in the corporate world, Bingham never truly left the stage behind. In 2015, he reunited with his Jesus Christ Superstar castmates for a special screening tour, sharing cherished memories of their time together. His reflections were immortalized in the documentary Superstar, the making and reunion of the film, offering fans a glimpse into his enduring passion for the craft. Bingham passed away on February 8, 2025, at the age of 78, leaving behind his wife, Idilcia Aracena, and their two children, Franklin and Yasemin. His voice, his artistry, and his spirit will live on, forever echoing through the hearts of those who were touched by his extraordinary talent.
Got good microphones, stands, PA system. I always had good equipment.
Dave Jerden, the legendary producer and engineer whose imprint was on some of the most influential rock and alternative albums of the past 4 decades, passed away peacefully in his sleep on February 5, 2025, at the age of 75. His work with Jane's Addiction, Alice in Chains, Talking Heads, and the Rolling Stones helped shape the sound of generations, combining raw energy with sonic sophistication in a way few could match. Beginning his career at Eldorado Recording Studios in the late 1970s, Jerden quickly became recognized for his technical virtuosity and artistic sensibility. His early collaborations with Talking Heads, Frank Zappa, and Herbie Hancock demonstrated his ability to push boundaries, while his later work with Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking, Ritual de lo Habitual, and Alice in Chains cemented his legacy in the alternative and grunge scenes. Despite his success, Jerden remained deeply attached to his passion for music rather than fame or money. In a 2013 interview, he reflected on his career, saying, "When I found myself making records in a corporate way, I realized I had lost my way. I wasn't making records for the right reasons anymore." This philosophy guided him in later years as he continued to work with artists such as MXPX and Richie Ramone, always remaining true to his artistic integrity. Dave Jerden's legacy lives on in the records he helped create, the artists he inspired, and the unmistakable sound he left behind. His influence will continue to resonate through speakers and headphones, reminding the world of a man who truly understood the power of music. Gene Daddy G. Barge, the legendary saxophonist, producer, and songwriter, passed away peacefully in his sleep on February 2, 2025, at the age of 98. With a career spanning more than 7 decades, Barge left an indelible mark on rhythm and blues, rock, and soul. From his unforgettable work with Natalie Cole, Muddy Waters, and the Rolling Stones to his role in shaping dance classics like Quarter to Three, his artistry defined an era and influenced generations of musicians. Born in Norfolk, Virginia in 1926, Barge's journey into music began with the clarinet before he discovered the soulful power of the tenor saxophone. His breakthrough came in the 1950s with Chuck Willis's hit C.C. Rider, where his rich, expressive playing became an instant classic. Soon, he was not just performing but producing and arranging music, helping craft iconic tracks such as Rescue Me by Fontella Bass and albums for Chess Records and Stax Records. His work with LeGrand Records and Gary U.S. Bonds cemented his nickname Daddy G, a moniker that became synonymous with the raw, joyous energy of rhythm and blues. Even beyond music, Barge's talents extended into film, with memorable roles in Above the Law, The Fugitive, and The Package. He continued to evolve with the times, collaborating with Public Enemy in his 80s and remaining an active presence in the Chicago blues scene. His unwavering dedication to music was evident in his own words. "You've got to move forward, stay contemporary, read, keep up with the young people, because that's the future." Gene Barge's saxophone may have fallen silent, but his influence will echo through the music he helped create and the artists he inspired. His spirit lives on in every note, every rhythm, and every soul stirred by the sound of Daddy G.
To be exhibiting with the two artists, Adrian Cruz and Danielle Bodine.
Not only was Alonzo Davis a talented painter and sculptor, but he was also a trailblazer who tirelessly fought for the recognition of black artists. When he co-founded Brockman Gallery with his brother, Dale Brockman Davis, in 1967, he created a groundbreaking space in Los Angeles, a hub where art, politics, and education converged, offering a long-overdue platform for black creatives. In the wake of the Civil Rights Movement and the 1965 Watts Uprising, Brockman became a cornerstone of the black art renaissance, fostering a new generation of visionaries. Davis himself was an artist of boundless innovation. Influenced by diverse cultural experiences across Africa, Latin America, and the American South, he transformed these inspirations into powerful mixed media works. His Power Poles series, featuring charred bamboo as a symbol of authority in West African culture, remains one of his most celebrated pieces. He also made a lasting impact on public art, notably with Eye on 84, a series of highway murals commissioned for the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, designed to reflect the city's multicultural vibrancy. Throughout his life, Davis not only created art, but also mentored, taught, and advocated for black artists. From leading state arts programs in Sacramento to serving as an academic dean, he remains dedicated to elevating underrepresented voices. Although time erased some of his public murals, his influence continues to inspire generations of artists and cultural leaders. Alonzo Davis passed away on January 27, 2025, in Largo, Maryland, at the age of 82. Although he is no longer with us, his creative spirit and unwavering commitment to change live on in the art and artists he championed.
I inherited my grandmother's kitchen table. I decided that that table had to be filled at least once a week.
On January 26, 2025, the world lost a beloved storyteller, photographer, and cultural icon, Pableaux Johnson. His sudden passing has left an irreplaceable void, but his legacy, woven into the fabric of New Orleans, will continue to inspire those who knew and admired him. Whether through his writing, photography, or legendary red beans and rice gatherings, Pableaux was a master at bringing people together, celebrating the culture he loved with boundless warmth and generosity. To know Pableaux was to know New Orleans itself. He was more than just an observer. He was an active participant in its rhythms, a bearer of its traditions, and a fierce advocate for its creative community. His Monday night meals weren't just about food. They were about fellowship, about passing down stories and flavors with the same care and recovery he showed in his work. His photography captured the heart of the city, from its second-line parades to its quiet, soulful moments, preserving them for generations to come. Beyond his artistic contributions, Pableaux was a mentor, a friend, and a guiding light for so many in the freelance world. He understood the challenges of carving out a creative life and was always ready with advice, encouragement, or simply a well-timed joke. His Dive Bar Jukebox series reflects his love for music and storytelling, a reminder of how deeply he understood the power of shared experiences. Pableaux Johnson passed away at the age of 59 while photographing the ladies and men of Unity's second-line parade. Although he is gone, his presence lingers in every pot of simmering red beans, every joyful note of a brass band, and every story shared over bourbon. Rest easy, brother man. You will never be forgotten. Ken Wydro, the co-creator, writer, and producer of the beloved off-Broadway musical Mama, I Want to Sing, passed away on January 21, 2025, at his home in Harlem, New York. He was 81. Through his artistry and passion, Wydro helped bring the power of gospel and soul music to the stage, creating a show that resonated with audiences for generations. Alongside his wife, Vi Higginson, Wydro transformed the real-life story of 1960s singer Doris Troy into a theatrical phenomenon. Debuting in 1983 at the Heckscher Theater, Mama, I Want to Sing ran for an astonishing 2,213 performances, becoming one of the longest-running black musicals in off-Broadway history. The show's success led to world tours, sequels, and a 2011 film adaptation featuring icons like Ciara, Patti LaBelle, and Billy Zane. Wydro's love for storytelling extended beyond Mama, as he also produced Broadway productions such as Joe Turner's Come and Gone and American Buffalo. Beyond the stage, Wydro's commitment to preserving black musical traditions led to the founding of the Mama Foundation for the Arts in 1998. This Harlem institution, built alongside Higginson, became a beacon for gospel, jazz, and R&B, inspiring and uplifting countless voices through the power of music. His dedication to the arts wasn't just about entertainment. It was about education, healing, and passing down cultural treasures to future generations. Ken Wydro's legacy lives on in the voices he nurtured, the stories he brought to life, and the community he uplifted. His impact will continue to echo through the halls of Harlem and beyond, ensuring that the music, spirit, and heart of Mama, I Want to Sing never fade.
Mental illness so much that he could become functional, and I thought a lot of people want to know about this, and they did.
Claire Van Kampen was more than a composer, arranger, and playwright. She was a masterful storyteller who brought history to life through music and drama. Her genius lay in her ability to recreate the soundscapes of the past, whether through her arrangements for Shakespearean productions at the Globe Theatre or her evocative work on Wolf Hall. A creative force behind the scenes, she shaped the theatrical world with quiet brilliance, often working alongside her husband, acclaimed actor Mark Rylance. Her career was one of innovation and artistry. As the Globe Theatre's director of music, she revived the authentic sounds of Tudor-era plays, transporting audiences back in time. Her talents extended to Broadway, where she wrote Farinelli and the King, a critically acclaimed play that enchanted audiences with its fusion of drama and live Baroque opera. With an innate understanding of both music and narrative, she crafted works that resonated deeply, balancing historical accuracy with emotional depth. Beyond the stage, Claire was a devoted partner and collaborator. She and Rylance shared a creative life, imagining countless projects together and building a legacy of artistic excellence. Their shared passion for theater led them to help reconstruct the modern Globe, a testament to their commitment to preserving history while making it accessible to new generations. Claire Van Kampen passed away on January 18, 2025, at the age of 71. Though she is gone, her music lingers, her plays continue to inspire, and her artistic spirit remains woven into the fabric of the theater she so deeply loved.
My waist isn't as cinched as it could have been in that scene, and it would have ruined the whole movie for me. I suffered for my art.
Breaking news. Catherine Zeta-Jones, the renowned Welsh actress, has left an undeniable mark on the entertainment industry with her captivating performances and timeless beauty. From her breakout roles in The Mask of Zorro and Chicago to her more recent work in Wednesday, Zeta-Jones has continually impressed audiences with her versatility and elegance. But her journey has not always been easy. Behind the glamour and success, she has faced personal challenges, health struggles, and the pressures of maintaining a career in Hollywood. What makes her story so inspiring? How has she managed to rise above adversity and continue shining in an ever-changing industry? Today, as we celebrate her achievements, we also reflect on her resilience and determination in overcoming life's obstacles. Born on September 25, 1969 in Swansea, Wales, Zeta-Jones displayed a passion for performance from an early age. She started in musical theater before transitioning to television and, eventually, Hollywood. Her portrayal of Elena Montero in The Mask of Zorro, 1998, catapulted her to international stardom, and she soon became one of the most sought-after actresses in the industry. But what made her stand out in an era filled with rising stars? It was her rare combination of talent, charisma, and a classic Hollywood glamour that captivated audiences worldwide. Her Oscar-winning performance as Velma Kelly in Chicago, 2002, further solidified her status as a powerhouse talent, demonstrating her ability to command both the screen and the stage. Her career has been marked by a remarkable ability to adapt and evolve. From action films to musicals and intense dramas, Zeta-Jones has refused to be confined to a single genre. Her work in Traffic, 2000, Ocean's 12, 2004, and The Terminal, 2004, showcased her range, while her television return in Wednesday, 2022, reminded audiences of her enduring star power. Yet, her success has come with its share of personal and professional struggles. Despite her thriving career, Zeta-Jones has faced significant health challenges. In 2011, she publicly revealed her battle with bipolar disorder, a condition that affects mood stability. The stress of caring for her husband, Michael Douglas, during his battle with stage 4 throat cancer exacerbated her condition, leading her to seek treatment. In 2013, she underwent another round of therapy, emphasizing the importance of mental health care and reducing the stigma around seeking help. Her openness about her struggles has inspired many and shed light on the reality behind Hollywood's polished facade. Her personal life has also been a subject of public fascination. Her marriage to Michael Douglas, 25 years her senior, has endured both admiration and scrutiny. In 2013, the couple briefly separated, leading to speculation about their future. However, they reconciled and emerged stronger, proving that love and commitment can withstand the pressures of fame. Through it all, Catherine Zeta-Jones has remained steadfast, focusing on her family and career while refusing to let public perception dictate her happiness. Recently, Catherine Zeta-Jones has stepped away from mainstream Hollywood blockbusters to explore independent films and personal projects. At the Red Sea International Film Festival in December 2024, she expressed excitement about this new phase of her career, stating that she no longer feels the need to prove anything to anybody. This shift reflects her confidence as an actress and her desire to take on meaningful roles that challenge her creatively. Throughout her career, Zeta-Jones has avoided major controversies, maintaining a reputation for professionalism and grace. While the pressures of Hollywood and public scrutiny have not always been easy to navigate, she has handled challenges with dignity. Her ability to speak openly about mental health while maintaining a thriving career is a testament to her strength and resilience. Catherine Zeta-Jones's journey is one of triumph, reinvention, and perseverance. She has experienced the highest peaks of Hollywood success and endured deeply personal struggles, yet she continues to move forward with grace and determination. Her story is a reminder that even the brightest stars face storms, but it is how they weather those storms that define their true legacy. Whether dazzling on screen, advocating for mental health awareness, or embracing new creative opportunities, Zeta-Jones remains a symbol of strength and elegance. What are your thoughts on Catherine Zeta-Jones's extraordinary career? Have her performances inspired you in any way? Do you admire her ability to balance personal struggles with professional success? Share your thoughts below, and let's continue celebrating this remarkable actress who has captivated the world with her talent, resilience, and timeless charm.